Recording in progress.
Okay.
She be getting me with the recording in progress. Yo, what's good, Young Moguls family? This is Young Moguls Uncut. This is where we just vibe, just have real conversation, just express our thoughts, what's on our mind. So none of this is planned. So whatever happens. Whatever we talk about, wherever the conversation goes and it flows. We just vibing. But yeah. Reagan, how was your day though? Your week per se?
Because it's the first week of the new year. Like, this is the
Facts.
end of the first week of 2022. We're starting a new week as of today.
How was it?
It was good. It was actually really, really good. And it seemed longer than it was, but it was so productive. Like, my entire perspective on this new year just changed. And to be honest, it wasn't because of the date, because really I started last year in 2021, because I'm like, the date has no significance. Like, why start January 1st when I can start December 26th? And so I started December 26th, and that helped me a lot with the transition into 2022. And so long story short, it was just, I was very productive this week. I got up every morning at 5 a.m., didn't lay in. I worked out maybe 3 times this week, and build that. I have my whiteboard up here over here on the wall. And it's been about maybe
I love it.
10 to 15 things like that I cross off every single day. And so far, there's been a few times where there's been like 2 or 3 things I haven't crossed off, but there's been a good consistent 10 or 11 things that I've
Can you show us the board?
Yeah, it's on my computer. Okay.
Let me see. I know it's probably hard to these, pick up your whole computer, but like,
here's my board.
Okay. Okay.
Wake up at 5 a.m. Then I pray. Well, this was today's. I didn't feel like making a new thing, but wake up at 5 a.m. Then I prayed. Then I read my Bible and my book. Got ready. I worked out. I showered. Then I vacuumed because my daily chore is to vacuum. Then I cleaned my room. Did my work. I'm working on something, so I have like fiber lady that's helping me do that. This was wash my clothes, but I realized that I had already did the day before, so I crossed it out. Then recorded some content, did an Amazon order, and I decided not to organize my drawers because I was kind of, feeling it. It's a lot. But
for sure.
I cleaned out the vacuum, and then I did, my aunt, this is not her hoodie, but I took a picture in her hoodie and I posted it on my Instagram. So that's what this was.
Nice.
And then this was today. I actually got home late, so I couldn't really do it. My sister had a gymnastics meet today. And then I jumped on here, so I couldn't do anything today. But yeah, that's my board. I'm ready to rewrite it today. That way I can get started for tomorrow. But my week is really good. I'm excited.
What workout she was doing?
Well, I did the abs that you sent me. And then what else did I do? I did a leg workout. Abs. It's them, it was them leg crunches. The ones where you hold your legs up and then you crunch up.
And then you go back and forth?
Yes.
Them joints hurt, bruh.
No, I could do all of them, but when I got to those, them hurt. But I'm gonna get stronger and I'm gonna be able to do more. But I did that. Then I did a leg workout, like quads, calves, and glutes. And then I haven't done arms yet. I mainly focused on those 2 last week or this past week. But yeah. What about you?
That's pretty solid though.
Yeah.
You said what?
I said, what about you? How was your week? First week of 2022.
To be honest, I wasn't even paying attention to like that. It's like the first actual complete week of 2022. But it was pretty good though. This week, like you was just saying, I started like in December, just getting my schedule together and all of that, trying to be more consistent with certain things. And it's been really productive though. Like every day I make sure I'm either reading something, very, very informational, like reading audio books, of course, sitting down and sometimes like reading an actual book that like I can't find as an audio book. And then other than that, just been working every day, like with my website, with figuring out, content, with figuring out, how to increase my content creation for all our different pages. Just like figuring those things out, just kind of getting a plan together and figuring out a way every day I can execute and, push out content, make sure I'm improving in whatever it is I'm working on at that time. making sure like whatever project I'm working on at that time gets done. So I mean, the first week just been a lot of preparation, a lot of planning, and I have a workout like plan coming out soon, and I really want to double down on just exercising, like showing a lot of people the workouts that I do, because I feel like honestly, your health and how you view yourself and how you feel about yourself, it's a huge part of how you take care of your body, mentally and physically though. Like I feel like when I'm working out and I get done with a workout, I just feel a lot more powerful. Like I feel like I'm on top of the world, even if I'm tired. Like, cause Reagan, I'm already know when you get done with the workouts, you be ready to take a nap.
Yeah, that's why as soon as
I'm telling you,
I jump in the shower, because I will lay down on my floor. I don't get in my bed after I work out. I will lay on this floor and nap and go to sleep till about 8:00. Girl.
Yo, the floor be the most convenient, most comfortable spot ever. Like I swear, after all of my basketball practices, I would come home, literally lay down on the floor.
I'm God. Dance. I did that Saturday. I had my first full day back at dance on Saturday after break.
Yeah.
And I came in at about 5:30 ish, and I fell asleep till about 7. My mom came in my room. She was like, "Get up," because I had to get out clothes for today. But I know that all too well. You can ask my dance friends. They know sometimes I come in here and fall asleep. But I haven't been doing that with the workout. As soon as I come in, I take my shoes off, jump in the shower, and my day is going.
Yeah, facts. So I mean, that's really all I've been working on. Like I just kind of recorded the voiceover for like the for the workout plan and everything, and just trying to figure out how I can provide the most value with it, because the workouts themselves, you can find them anywhere. I'm trying to really create something, that can really provide people an experience and really help them develop, and just staying consistent and holding themselves accountable and just improving in their life. So that's one thing I've been working on. And big news, I have a book coming out soon. I literally spent so yesterday I came home and I was so tired. I was like, yo, I need a 10-minute nap. Y'all already know that 10-minute nap turned into 3 hours. Yes, sir. So woke up 3 hours later. I'm like, dang. I got on my computer, started working on a book and everything, started, fixing up the days, rearranging some stuff, like making sure that grammar, all that was right. So we are very close to being done. I need to proofread it one more time, so I don't got commas, where periods need to be at, exclamation points where we need to pick, just proofread it one more time. But then other than that, that book go come out soon, y'all. Workout planning, the book coming out real soon. So just got those things cooking. But other than that, my week been real productive, Yeah.
So is it going to be like in the same format that your first book was in, like by days?
Yes, it is. It's gonna be 365 this time though.
What? You got?
Yeah, and it's gonna be more of like I'm gonna try to make it more interactive.
Okay, I love that. I love interactive with my audience, especially. I hate talking at people, like in anything, conversation, when I'm speaking in my books. I hate talking at people. I always love having conversation with people. So I love
Facts.
that. Love that so much. Do you have your board? Like, do you create a daily schedule?
Oh, I do. My board is so weak right now. Hey, I'm gonna show it to y'all. I'm gonna show it to y'all just cause like, what I'm saying, I really want to show it to y'all, but
you gotta read it too, because we got audio listeners too.
You said what?
Make sure you read it too, because the audio people, the people that aren't watching.
Okay, cool. Let me see. All right. How do I turn my? All right, cool. I'm on my iPad this time. I ain't never did Zoom on my iPad. All right, I ain't showing y'all. I ain't showing y'all my room. My room real dirty right now. I'm not gonna lie. But let me see. Turn this joint around. So, all right. So I pretty much got my like to-do list to like prepare for speech, check schoolwork, make content for Real MJ Hill, GPA, Young Moguls, make flannels, and finish designs, talk to one of my business partners about some business that we got to handle, and then redo my pages in my book. So that's what we got right now. And then I gotta work on the rest of my board week. But yeah, that's what we got right now, y'all. And I just be writing down like my to-do list, because I'm not really a person that works in time intervals. I'm more of a person that works in just what do I have to do, and setting aside time throughout the day to figure out, when I can do it. But yeah, that's what we got. And I got to write down, one thing I do want to write down is like my 2022 goals, just some of the things that I want to make happen. And then my daily schedule, like what I'm going to do daily, that doesn't matter, like for like any assignment or anything I have, like just what I want to do daily, like my daily habits. So got to get those written down. But yeah, that's my board for now.
Yeah.
I'll hit y'all with an update.
I gotta write mine down too, because they were at the bottom of my board, like just some of them, or literally maybe like one or two. But I ended up cleaning my whole board, because when I wiped it off, it would leave like this black stain on it. So I had to get Windex and just wipe it all off. And I took a picture. I think my phone's acting up, so I might not even have the picture. I'm gonna just have to write them all again. But I gotta write my notes. Yeah.
For sure. That have you been listening to any podcasts?
Yeah, I've been listening to let me see. I honestly just started listening to them. So it's called The Mindset Mentor on Spotify. I don't listen to all of them. I just listen to like let me see. There's one that said, which one am I listening to now? Oh, One Way to Have Massive Growth in 2022. That's on the list for tomorrow. And then there's this other, The Law of 100. Consistency is key. This one talks a lot about consistency. You don't have to be smart to be successful. All that. So that's that one. Yeah. I listen to Do This Every Morning. So I've been listening to them. I'm actually in the process of looking for more inspirational podcasts on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So if you have any recommendations, send them my way. But that's what I'm listening to now. What about you?
Oh yeah, for sure. I got a real good recommendation for you. Trent Sheldon's podcast, Straight Up, is dope. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it's real dope. If y'all need something, if y'all are people that look for something positive, but not only positive, real, like just like he gives it to you, like real talk, raw, you know what I'm saying? Like don't hold back, right? If y'all looking for something like, real positive, he speaks a lot on like self-love. He speaks a lot on knowing your worth, like really knowing he helps break down, why you're not, like why you don't feel like you're worth it, or why you don't feel like you're worthy of greater things. Like he breaks it down, and you kind of start to understand, like, man, that's the reason I was feeling like that. That's the reason, I was feeling depressed for a little minute and didn't feel like I was worth it. Like he breaks a lot of that stuff down. So I would definitely recommend him listening to if you like want to start listening to another podcast. Because one thing, one of the messages that he had, it was talking a lot on like status. And he was basically saying you have to stop letting your worth be tied up in status. He was like, the world we live in today, we focus so much on, we base our worth so much on the amount of followers we have, or the amount of subscribers that we have, or the amount of likes we get, the amount of views we get, the amount of people paying attention to us, right? The amount of status we have, popularity. And he was like, if you base your worth off of that, what happens when that's gone, right? Like what happens when they don't love you anymore? What happens when they stop, following you and watching your videos and doing stuff like what happens when you can't base your self-worth off of your social media or off of external things like that anymore? He was like, you have to find a source of worth in yourself. You have to understand that social media, what you do out in the world, the things that you accomplish, that doesn't define you. You know what I mean? Like with or without that, like, of course, those things are amazing. Like, of course you would want to build your following up really high. And of course you want to have a lot of attention, a lot of influence and impact. but even without that, you're still worth it. And that's one thing that even I struggle with, like that even I struggled with when I had no followers in the beginning, when I only had like what I'm saying, 20, 30 people watching my videos. It was easy for me because I never experienced having a lot of followers. So it was to the point where it was like, what I'm saying, I'm cool right here. Like, I mean, if these are the people listening to me, cool. And then when I got a lot of followers, it was like, yo, this is crazy. And I kind of started to base my worth off of the amount of followers I had. And I started to see myself, in the eyes of not me, but what everybody else was saying. Right. Like when I had a lot of followers, when I went to school, like people be like, oh, now you TikTok famous now. And I kind of let that get to my head.
Right.
And then when it came to the point where my views started going down and my likes started going down, and what I'm saying, the rise in popularity stopped. I started kind of falling into a bad place, because I was like, man, like what am I now? Like, what am I without having all these followers and all these likes and all, and I had to remind myself, like, yo, I've been worth it. Like I didn't need all of that, to validate myself. And that's one thing I think a lot of us need to take into 2022. Like, don't get on social media, and this is one thing we got to be careful with. Don't get on social media and start looking at everybody else's, life and follower count and status, and be like, I gotta get to that because I see they don't have any problems, or I see their life is good, right? Like, yo, you gotta understand, social media is what people show you. And you can't, like, you cannot, like, don't ask for that, because that's not really what you want. Like, having a lot of followers brings no happiness if you're not happy with yourself, and that's one thing that I'm really focusing on in 2022. Like, of course, accomplishing more things, of course, producing more content, like really giving and making an impact, but getting away from looking for that external validation, from the things that society idolizes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Being secure in yourself and loving who you are. You don't need, and I know it's easier said than done because you see everybody doing it, but the only validation you need is yours. The only trust that you need is yourselves. You don't need the validations or opinions of other people. And that's what destroys a lot of people's self-esteem most of the time, because when they do get to that point of like, okay, I do have a lot of followers, or I have a lot of likes, or this video went viral, and then they see that one video went viral and their views start to go down, they'd be like, okay, did I do something wrong? Is something wrong with me? Maybe it looks like this in this video, I need to look like this in all my videos, when really you just got to be your true self. We talked about this before. That's how you find your true audience. That's how you find the people that are attracted to you, because they like you for you. And when you put on that mask of what people think you are, you're going to be tempted to live that lie for the rest of your life, because you seek the validation of other people and you're not being who you truly are. That's why I make it a point to be who I am truly on social media, and let people see not just the motivational sides of me, yes, the motivational sides of me, but the funny sides of me, and see my personality. That way they know I'm not just a serious person all the time. And I love to express my smile through videos, but I also love to be serious, because I just like to express all sides of me. That way people can get a full well-roundedness of who I am. That way they know for themselves who I am, and know that I have validation within me. I don't need your validation. Like, you can comment hate under my videos, you could DM me hate as much as you want, but because I believe in myself and I love myself and I have my own validation, I'm cool with that. And once you get to that place, there's nothing that can stop you. No one and nothing that can stop you from being great and being successful. And another thing is, you have to find out your definition of success. What does success mean? Does that mean a lot of followers? Does that mean a lot of money? Does that mean to a place of you're not in financial debt anymore? Does that mean you can go anywhere and do anything, talk to anybody that you have a desire to talk to? What does that mean to you? And then set a pathway to that place. Now, success to me, honestly, I can't say it for anybody else, but success for me is a lot of followers. It isn't a lot of money. I do want to get to that place. I'm not saying that.
Facts.
I mean, I want to get to the
Facts.
point of having no financial problems. I can buy what I want and not even glance in my bank account and know that I'm still solid and I'm still fine. But that's not success. Success for me is being able to, yes, get to that place, but it's being able to impact people with every single word that I say. Like, I want impactfulness to just be a part of my conversation. And it actually made me excited a couple of days ago because me and my friend were having a conversation in our text messages. And we were just talking about the start of the new year. And so it kind of got to the place to where both of us just needed a little bit of encouragement. And we were just leaning on each other, like encouraging each other through the text, saying, okay, you got this, you're gonna be fine. Just do this, just do that. And she was like, just do this, do that. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm finally in the place where I've surrounded myself with a community of people that encourage me and I simultaneously encourage them. And it's just nothing but going up because I found my community. So you got to find who you are. You got to find what you believe. You got to find your morals and have your own self-validation before you even reach out to anybody else. And then find your community and find the people that love you and find the people that love you for you. So I know that was a few different tangents, but it all ties back into loving yourself and having your own self-validation before you even seek the suggestion of anybody else's.
Yeah, facts. And I think, you know, just going along with that point, I can't wait until I get to the point where the opinions of other people in total don't affect me, right? So where I'm so secure in my position and I know who I am and I'm self-aware and I know, you know, what I really want in life, and I know, you know, what success looks like for me, where I want to take my life, things I want to do. I can't wait till I get to that place, because like right now I'm still figuring things out. You know, like I still right now am getting to the place where I'm completely secure with myself and with where I want to take my life. You feel me? And I think that's just the beautiful thing about it. But one thing I've been thinking about a lot recently is just like, we'll never have all the right answers. And I think that's a dope thing, that like we'll never have it all figured out. And one thing that I think a lot of us do, I'm so childish. Like I'm so childish. Yo, when I said that, I started like my third grade, fourth grade, just shocked into myself, and I just wanted to be like, oh, he said, yo, I'm childish. But anyways, one thing that a lot of us tend to do is really judge ourselves heavily. Like we are so hard on ourselves, you know. And that's why a lot of us struggle with confidence. That's why a lot of us struggle with just doing things, right? Like I was watching this video, and he pretty much was talking about, whenever I start to feel fear, instantly I go. Like whenever I start to feel myself start to overthink, I just go. And I was like, that's one of the greatest ways to overcome any type of fear, any type of anxiety. The longer you sit in it, the longer it overcomes you, the longer it consumes you. Like same thing when I get up on the stage to speak. It was a time where I was so afraid to get up on the stage and speak. Even on a Zoom call, I was just afraid to do it, because I was like, man, oh, what if I mess up? Oh, what if I embarrass myself? What if they laugh at me? What if they don't understand? Yo, you just gotta go. Because at the end of the day, like, I feel like we only got one shot at this. We only got one life. We only got one at bat. And one thing that I wrote in my book, I was like, you'll never hit a home run every time you step up to the plate. But just the fact that you have an opportunity to swing is enough. You feel me? Like I feel like the opportunity to just live and be here is enough. And that's why I'm kind of getting outside of my comfort zone and not caring about what other people think. Yo, if I go up on stage, I just gotta do me.
Yeah.
You feel me? I just gotta go up there and believe in me. And if they feel it, they feel it. If I could change one person's life when I get up on stage and speak, I can change the lives of many. You feel me? You just have to get to a place. You just have to get to a place where you understand, like, yo, one day your time is gonna come and you're not gonna be here anymore.
Right.
So the fear the fear of messing up, the fear of failure, the fear of not having it right, you got to knock that out the window. And you have to have a sense of urgency with the things you want to do. Like, I'm young, right? Me and Reagan, we 16.
Yeah.
For a lot of y'all listening, y'all are young.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For some of y'all may be older, right? For all of us, if you start now, it ain't too late. Like what are you waiting for? Exactly. You feel me? Like, if you start now, it's not too late. Even if you in your 50s,
right?
You could possibly still have another 20 years of life. That's crazy. You feel me? So it's just like not even 20, about 40. Because I got some aunties that's about 90 right now. Same. You know what I mean? So you just have to understand, like, yo, you only get one shot at this. So never feel like you gotta have it all figured out. You just gotta go. You just gotta go.
Yeah, you just gotta go. And I've had experience with that too. Like, it's really all be in your mind. Like, I talked about it on the live last week, so I don't want to do too much, like, repeat myself, but it really all be in your mind. Just like getting yourself deeper in a hole, and it literally, like I said, just be in your mind. You just thinking, and thinking can be powerful in a negative or a positive way, because say, for instance, in a positive way, you thinking, okay, if I can go this way, then I can get this, then I can go this, and then I could just have this whole line of success. Cool. But if you think in a negative way and you say, okay, what if this happens? Then what if this happens? And what if this happens? You're continuing to put yourself in a deeper hole. So I love that wherever you read it, just go. Like, I remember when I went ziplining, I forget who I went with or when I went, but I went ziplining. And so I'm not scared of heights, but I'm just scared of like something breaking or snapping or something going wrong, because there's too many movies.
I didn't see a lot of movies. I feel you.
There's too many movies out there that have convinced me, but I was like, Reagan, you just gotta go. You just gotta go. So I got out of my head by literally just jumping on it and swinging. And I went, and it was the best time of my life, because I did not waste time thinking. I did not waste time thinking about the negative possibilities or the positive possibilities. I just was neutral and just left. Same thing with speaking. Like, there have been so many times me growing into a new speaker, because there's not really motivational speakers in my family. Like, there are leaders in my family and they speak in their own ways and arenas in their jobs, but there's no motivational speakers. And so I kind of, had to figure it out for myself, and I'm still figuring it out. I'm still learning and I'm still growing. But when I first I would just be like backstage listening to, what's going on. And I would just be in my head saying, okay, what if this happens? Okay, what if I don't say this? I mean, it even happened today, to be honest. I'm a Sunday school teacher at my church. And so I was reviewing over what I needed to say. And I started to get in my head. I was like, oh God. And I started to forget what I had to say. And I'm like, not today, not today. Because you really just be self-sabotaging yourself. I'm like,
self-sabotage for real.
You know this, like, you literally, if you could teach it to a whole class, I mean, you can surely go up there and present it. And so I did perfectly fine once I realized that, like, that's what was happening. Because it just be yourself. You just be self-sabotaging yourself without even knowing. So get out of your mind. Like, get out of your mind, really. Unless it's for a positive reason, let all the negative thoughts go. Like, they're always going to be there, but don't give them the attention. Don't give them the light of day, because they're only going to dig you in a deep tunnel. You got to work your hardest to dig yourself out of. So just go the positive route.
Exactly.
I know that's easier said than done, but just do it. Literally, just do it.
Yo.
Go.
Your mind is so powerful. Like, it's crazy. Your mind is so powerful. I remember I woke up one morning, like literally woke up, stubbed the toe, instantly upset. But I already woke up late. So I woke up late, didn't wake up on time. I was upset that I slept through my alarm. Woke up, stubbed the toe. Now my toe hurt and I ain't wake up on time. I'm upset. Check my phone. Some things went wrong. I'm even more upset. I'm like, hey, yo, things just ain't going right. And I had the opportunity. I was like, okay, you can either view this day as a negative, or you can switch it up. It up. You just woke up, bro. I read a freaking statistic yesterday. Yo, it's 150,000 people die every day around the world. 150,000. That's crazy. And I'm still here. What I gotta be mad about? I still have an opportunity to change things in my life. What do I have to be mad about?
Right.
I still had an opportunity to say what's up to my mom, to my pops, to my little brother. What do I have to be mad about? You got to count your blessings sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you have to really count your blessings sometimes, because most of the time the things that we think are really necessary, the things that we think are so grand and special, are rarely what we should be focusing on.
Right.
Like the social media followers, the status, the money, the cars, the clothes. That stuff we should barely be focusing on. We really should be focusing on the important things: family, creating happiness in your life, creating impact in your life, leaving a legacy. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I think once we switch our perspective from that, like I love nice things. I love cars. I love clothes. I love all that. And I'm 16 years old, bro. I have so many dreams. I want to have a lot of money and be able to do a lot of great things. But that's just not what I feel is most important. That's not what I value. Like I truly value my family the most, top priority. I value myself the most, top priority, making sure I'm happy, making sure what I'm doing is fulfilling. Because without happiness, what is a lot of money? You know what I'm saying? Like without family, what is a lot of money? If I can't spend money with my family and make memories with my family, and like what is a lot of money? What is a lot of fame? You feel me?
Yeah.
Like that's just been really heavy on my mind. And you know, I'm glad that I'm seeing it earlier in my life. And I'm glad that we can relay the message to you while you still early in your life. You feel me? Because it's just like, yo, there's just so much that we focus on in today's world because of what society idolizes and from what we see on the news, what we see on social media every day. And we just got to break out of that cycle. We have to. Like, you got to break out of that cycle and really realize the opportunity that you have. The fact that the opportunity of becoming a human is 1 out of 400 trillion is crazy. It is blasphemy. It is blasphemy. Not 1 out of a billion. 1 out of 400 trillion.
I did not know that.
Look it up. Like you can look it up. 1 out of 400 trillion is the chance of you becoming a human being from you being here. Like, I won the race. I won the race. I'm here. You feel me? Like, I won the race. What do I have to be mad for? There's so many blessings that's right in front of your eyes that you're not counting. You're not realizing it. Like, understand the opportunity that you have at hand. If you still got family in your life, people that you truly care about and you love, yo, if you don't go tell them you love them, if you don't go give them a hug and a big kiss on the forehead, you tripping. Because they could be gone tomorrow. You feel me? Yeah. Like I think about it all the time. Like, if I could have had one more moment with my big brother, one more. If I could have hit him up, got on the FaceTime call one more time, I would. But you don't realize the opportunity and the blessings you have until they really gone. You feel me?
Yeah.
And once you understand that, like, you go start cherishing what you have. Like, you're gonna really start cherishing what you already have in your life. Everything that you think you need, you already have. But you got to count your blessings and understand just the opportunity that we have at life, man. But that's just been heavy on my heart, for real.
I mean, I really didn't know that is that rare. That means, like, each and every single one of us, that's me and you right now, like, you could have been here with Tegan, but you're here with Reagan. What?
That's all I'm saying. I could have been here with Nagarag. You feel me? Like let's get real. I could have been here. You could have been here with Jamarcus. You feel me? Like I won the race though.
That is absolutely crazy. And it just makes me think, because, like, I didn't even know that. And that's very special. That's very special to me, to cherish every single moment. So I just want to tell you guys and tell you, whatever thing that you've been thinking about lately or anything that's been on your heart, just do it. Like, we really don't have time to waste. And I feel like that's one thing that's really emphasized in society now. Like, people, there's been times where men and women and children have died in their 30s and 40s and 50s. There's been times where they've died in their 80s and 90s and 100s. But now it ain't even no age. Like, people be dying left and right. Don't matter if they 10, it don't matter if they 90, it don't matter if they 15, it don't matter if they 60. People just be dying because of the way that the world is going. And so you never know when your moment is going to come, because in reality, even if all of society was, dying at this age or dying at this age, the next moment is not promised. Like, no history book anywhere does it say if you're this race, if you're this age, if you're this whatever, you're going to die at this certain age. It doesn't say that. Your next moment is not promised. So cherish every single moment. And sometimes you got to count your blessings. You have to realize what you have. Don't count the things that you don't have. Don't say, oh, because I don't have this, I can't live a good life, or because I can't experience this, I can't live a good life. You can live a good life with the things that you have right in your household, the things that you have inside of you and with who you are. But count your blessings, like whatever you've been waiting for, just go do it, because really the next moment is not promised. The next moment isn't promised. So just go do it. Like, stop procrastinating, stop waiting, stop saying they may say no, or I may not get this, or I may not get that. Just go do it. Ask, do it.
Just go do it. I want to encourage you right now. If you have a business in mind, and I'm not talking about going to these things blindly. Of course, educate yourself.
Yeah.
But if you got a business you want to start, just go. If you got yourself a little crush and you feeling her and you think she feeling you, go ask her out.
Ask her.
Go ask him out. You know what I'm saying? If the roles are switched.
Exactly.
Like, you just gotta go though, because we only get one shot. Just one. Yeah. Like, if you've been holding a grudge against somebody for a little minute now, and you feel it in your heart to be like, dang, bro, I should hit him up. But your pride holding you back. Bro, let go of the pride. Hit them up. Like, if you gotta apologize first. You feel me? Like, you do what you gotta do.
And if
but please make the decision.
You can only control your response. So if they don't accept it, that's their problem. Hopefully they'll find a partner, find this one, and they'll get the same experience you just got. But if they're not accepting it, that's on them. You got to get yourself right. You got to get your life right. And you got to continue to live it with all you can. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Add that.
Nah, you good. You good. Like, I feel like this, right? If you a person, okay, say this, right?
Right.
People don't think you can start a business. They don't think you're smart enough. They don't think none of that, right? Okay, cool. You start a business and you fail. Okay, cool. They was right. They was right a little bit, right? But why? But then, okay, after you fail though, then you got an opportunity to be like, dang, why did I fail? Like, I thought I was smart enough to do this. All right, boom. I failed because I did this wrong. You learn, and then you try again. Like, you didn't fail. You just didn't get it right the first time.
Mm-hmm.
So you try again. You know what I mean? And I think one thing that we look at failure and success as two opposite things. Those things, they coexist. You can't have success without failure. You can't have failure without success.
Yes.
You feel me? Like, like they locked in. They best friends. If you get one, you get the other, and you got to deal with it.
Yeah.
They locked in. So I think that's the dope thing though. Like, same thing for people out there, like, scared to speak. Bro, okay, you get up there, you embarrass yourself. All right, you get off stage, you go up there, you try again. Mm-hmm. If you knock it out the park the second time and you learn from your mistake the first time, you know, they gonna forget the loss.
Yeah.
Like let's be real. Mm-hmm. Unless you value the loss so much to the point where you hold yourself back, they can't remember that. The losses that I have as a 16-year-old right now, 10 years down the line, if I stay consistent, I keep going, they ain't gonna remember this. No. They go look at me for where I'm at now. You feel me? So it just come down to you just gotta go, man. You gotta go. Take the losses with the W's. You might lose more than you win, but the wins, they go feel good because you lost so much. Yeah. like the sacrifices feel so good. Like the wins feel so good because the sacrifice was bigger, because you had to really discipline yourself, and you had to really, you know, fight through them hard times. You had to really fight through that adversity to make it happen. It makes the success so much sweeter.
Yeah.
When it's given to you, you don't feel it like that.
You don't.
And I know y'all can relate. If somebody gets you, for example, my dad, he was like, yo, Keith, I'm gonna get you a car. Mm-hmm. I'm like, all right, now let me buy it myself. I don't really want you to buy me a car. He was like, nah, I really want to buy you a car. I'm like, nah, Pop, I don't want to be given anything. Mm-hmm. Right? Like, I want to work for it. Like, I want to hustle for it. He was like, all right, put half down. I was like, all right, bet. I put half down on my car. It feels different. I cherish it differently because I paid the price. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta know, if you want to get to a certain place in your life, like a certain place of success, if you idolize, for example, if you look up, you know what I'm saying, to a really impactful and really, let me see, what's the word? A very impactful and let's say, for example, wealthy person that you look up to, you got to pay your dues.
Yeah.
You got to pay the price just like they paid the price. They ain't it wasn't handed to them now. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I think that's just one of the biggest things, man. I like this Uncut.
I
Young
know.
Uncut. I love
I'm
it.
over
I
here
love
just
it.
so excited because it's not no pressure. Like it's just easy. I love having raw conversation. Let us know if y'all like
Raw
it.
conversation, man.
Yeah. It's raw
So
combo. It's raw combo. Uncut combo. Young Moguls Uncut.
Facts.
Let's just say that.
Facts.
But yeah.
Yo, for everybody watching this, and Reagan, we go post this on the IG. For everybody watching this, I want y'all to drop down. If y'all got some people that y'all really want us to interview, y'all got some people that y'all really want to hear from, I want y'all to drop them down in the comments. Drop them down in the comments, and we gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
We gonna make it happen.
Anybody
so if y'all got some people that y'all really want to hear from, like we got some really impactful people coming for y'all. But drop it down in the comments.
Absolutely. We will do our best to get them and have a conversation because we love talking to people. We love talking to each other. We love talking, period.
Love talking to people.
Talking is, what we do. What we do.
It's what we do.
So let us know if y'all liked this. This is a new little series of ours, Young Moguls Uncut. But we love each and every single one of you guys. Just be you. Be who you are. It doesn't matter what other people say. And some of y'all might say it's easier said than done. But if you really take it into perspective, it's not. It don't matter what other people say. It matters what you say. You gotta love yourself and be who you are and live your life. Because like Mark said, we only got one of them. We don't get two. We don't get four chances. We only got one. And we don't know what's on the other side of this. We really, really don't. And so that's the excitement of living life because we don't know what's going to happen. Marquise mentioned something earlier about if we knew about everything, something. If you knew about everything, then life wouldn't be as exciting. So the fact that you get the opportunity to fail or you get the opportunity to succeed and get surprised a little bit, that's a good thing. And that's exciting. It's just all in your mindset and all how you see it and your perspective and your point of view. It all ties hand in hand. Marquise, is there anything else you want to say?
I'm going to leave y'all with two things.
Okay.
Go for it.
Go for it.
And count your blessings.
Count your blessings.
3, live your life to the fullest.
Live your life to the fullest.
4, stop worrying about what people think.
Stop worrying about what people think.
5,
5,
love yourself, yo. And believe in yourself, yo. But yeah, it's Young Moguls Uncut. Yeah. Y'all already know the vibes with us. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all on the next episode, man. Peace.
Love you so much. Bye.